the Edmonton Oilers would like to select with their first pick?
What did you like about the fit in London, and why were the Knights the best fit for you?
I think it all started with Coach Hunter and just the way he was able to demand a lot out of his players. And the thing that not a lot of people know is the reason why we've been so successful in London and they've been successful in so many years is just the mentality. Like, they don't take losing's not an option. And 4 out of the past 5 years Memorial Cups, it's crazy, and I don't know if a lot of teams are able to do that. And Coach Hunter's got a lot of wins now, and he just demands a lot of his players, and he makes them responsible. But he's just a really good coach.
You've talked about being a hockey guy and paying attention to the circumstances surrounding this draft. To that extent, what inkling, what feeling have you gotten from the Edmonton Brass when you've talked to them?
All positive, and same with a lot of teams. It's if it'd be awesome to have you a part of the team, and a lot of teams say that, and it's just about how the fit kind of works, and it'd be an awesome team to play for. They have like I said, a lot of really good young players. That it's an up and coming organization that are going to get a lot better, a lot faster than a lot of people think, and it's just if they like me and if they think I could be the best available, and it's just kind of how the whole draft process works. In my opinion, you just take the best player available, and if that is me or another guy or somebody else, it'll all work out in the end.
It's a bit of a whirlwind, but can you recall maybe some issues, some things that Peter talked with you about as far as how you might fit into the Oilers organization?
No, like I said, I know what type of player I'm going to have to be successful in the NHL, and he knows that, and it's all about bringing a lot of offense to the table, but being responsible and making sure you're playing with power and making sure you're playing faster and just using your teammates and just doing what you've been doing. And you can't change your game in the NHL if you want to be successful. You have to play the way that you've always played, and I just hope that my game translates.
Speaking of your game, you found another level, and you found it when you were hurt. When you come through that situation on the other side, what do you find out about yourself as a player that maybe you didn't know before?
Yeah, it's not a lot about myself. I've overcome that a couple times throughout my career, but it's just the way, I guess, the effect it might have on your teammates, seeing that it's affecting you, but you're still going as hard as you can for them. And it wasn't just me; it was a lot of other guys and a lot of other guys throughout the whole year. And that's what makes me want to do it too, is to see them do it. And it was just to have a championship team. All the guys have to buy in, and everybody has to play while they're hurt, and everybody has to give the same effort and be better in the better games. And in a Memorial Cup, that's not an easy tournament to win, and everybody needed to be playing their best in that tournament, and they had to if they were hurt.
What are your thoughts to make it at age 18, which you've talked about as being a goal of yours? What would you like to see in your own game from now to that point in training camp? What needs to elevate further?
I just think a lot about my game is having the puck on my stick and making sure I'm strong on my skates, and there's a lot bigger guys in the NHL, and so I have to get stronger, and I have to add more strength and to make sure I'm able to protect the puck as well as I am in junior in the NHL. And obviously explosiveness is something I've been working on for a while, but I'm taking that to a whole new level this summer, and making sure that explosiveness will not be holding me back next year. And I just think all aspects of my game have to improve and be able to think the game that I've been able to think the past couple of years, and just play my game. And hopefully the team sees that and sees that I could have a chance to make them better, sooner than later. But I'm not really thinking about that too much. I'm just thinking about kind of just being as healthy as possible and getting going, and just having a really good summer of training. Like I said, I've already started for a week and a half, 2 weeks, and I feel really good, and I want to feel really good for camp.